Hi friends, it's Laurie here from Lemon Yoga and welcome back to another video with me. Today I'm taking you through a gentle first trimester prenatal yoga flow for those of you who are feeling tired and maybe feeling a little bit of sickness at the moment. So give this video a quick thumbs up, hit subscribe to join the Lemon Yoga family, and then come and meet me on your mat. And just a little note to say that whilst this video is perfectly safe and suitable for the first trimester, it's not suitable for the second or the third trimester. Alright, so start by coming to a seated position, sat back on your feet, tune into the breath, and then drop your chin to your chest and begin to gently rock your head from side to side. There's a nice gentle warm up, releasing into the neck and into the tops of the shoulders. Let your sit bones feel heavy on your feet. Try and relax through the body here. And we'll release back through center, lift the head now, and we'll reach the arms, hands meet. Exhale down to your heart space. And again, a big in-breath, reach those arms high. Exhale down to your heart space. And again, inhale, we reach. And exhale down to your heart space, holding it there. From there, bring your hands to the ground. Let's find all fours now, keeping length through the spine. We'll start to draw some nice big circles with the body. So this is just a really great way to release into your back, into your hips, into anywhere that might be feeling a little bit achy. So just have a really good wiggle. There's no right or wrong here. Just move in a way that feels good in your body and make sure that you're breathing really deeply. So big breaths in and out. Make sure you go both ways if you're drawing circles with the body, just so we've got balance there. Keep it coming. Maybe wiggle your hips from side to side as well to release through the tailbone. And then we'll sink back into a wide leg child's pose, reaching the arms in front of us, melting our forehead to the ground. Start to walk the hands over to the right hand side. Place the left hand on top of the right and melt yourself towards the ground. You should end up feeling a nice stretch all the way through the left side of the body. Breathe space, hold it there. Big breaths in. And then as you breathe out, we'll walk the hands all the way over to the left hand side now with the right hand on top. Feeling a nice deep stretch all the way through the right side of the body. Breathing in, breathing out. Let yourself melt. And then we'll walk ourselves back through to center. From there, press and rise, bringing the torso all the way up. Sit back on your feet again. Reach the arms behind you, interlace fingers, and then pull the arms away from you to stretch and open through the chest. Only go as far as feels comfortable for you here. We definitely don't want to overstretch through the front of the body. So just lifting that heart space, drawing the shoulders back. Release. Take the hands in front of you, press them away, and now round through your spine, looking down towards the belly. Hold it there, stretching all the way through the upper back, and release. Rise on up. Bring the hands back to the ground into an all-four position and step your left foot through to the top end of the mat. Rise on up, reaching the arms high, our crescent lunge. Keep this quite boxy. We don't want to sink too low into the hips. Hands could be down on your hips or you could reach them high, just depending on your energy levels today. If you're feeling really tired, take those options with the hands down. Squeeze through your glutes here. It's really important that we work on the strength in our glutes during our pregnancy as we get heavier. And bring the hands back down to the ground now to pop that right foot to the ground and rise all the way back up. Warrior one. Again, you could reach the arms up high here, or you could pop the hands down on your hips. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes. Make sure they're getting a good workout here, supporting your back. Stay with your breath. Root through the feet. And then turn and open to the long end of the mat. Bend into that left leg, right leg is long. Reach your left arm up and over, reaching towards the back of your mat for a reverse warrior. And we'll just go a little bit into that pose before reaching forwards into side angle. Left arm down, right arm up and over, breathing some space all the way through the side of the body there on the right hand side. Release the top arm all the way down to the ground, both hands to the ground as you pop the right knee to the mat and step it back all fours. When you're ready, we're going to start to draw some nice big circles, just the same as we've done before, rolling the body all the way forwards, all the way backwards. If you need a moment to pause, of course you can, but otherwise having a really good wiggle here, taking some nice deep breaths. And then when you're ready, we're going to step our right foot through now to the top end of the mat and rise into our crescent lunge, reaching the arms high or popping hands down onto the hips, keeping those hips nice and boxy so we don't overstretch through the hip flexor there. We've got relaxin in our bodies now. It spikes in the first trimester, so just being really mindful in all your stretches that you're not overstretching and that you're supporting everything because the body's engaged. So the glutes are engaged, that front leg is fired up, feeling really nice and strong here. And you're breathing deeply, big breaths into the body. Release hands down so you can pop the left heel to the mat, and then when you're ready, you're rising all the way up into Warrior One as slowly as you need, guys. Reach those arms high, squeeze through your glutes. Notice my feet are quite close together here. Generally, we want the feet closer when we're pregnant than we would pre-pregnancy. Stay with it, squeeze those glutes. And then opening to the long end of the mat for reverse warrior, reach your right arm up and over. Just a little side stretch through the side of the body to lengthen and open. Before reaching that right arm through, arm down, left arm reaching up and over, and finding some length in the left side of the body here. Stay with your breath, big breaths in and out. And release, left hand to the ground, left knee to the ground, and then wiggle that right foot all the way back. All right, we'll wiggle ourselves round now onto our sit bones for Baddha Konasana, sliding the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. You could take a gentle fold down towards the ground here, just a gentle fold, you won't need to go very far. And you'll feel a nice deep stretch in those hips, in the inner thigh and in the groin. It's really nice to start stretching those hips early on in pregnancy. And this is a really safe one that you can do all the way through your pregnancy until you give birth. Take deep breaths in and out, just letting the body open and melt. And then slowly unravel, rise on up, take that left leg out long to the side of your mat and reach your right arm up and over. And the left hand can just rest down on the leg there. Breathe some space into the right side of the body, all the way into the inner thigh. The sit bones melting to the ground. Drop that right arm behind you, keep the chest open, the shoulder lifted. And then reach the right arm all the way back up and over. Turn to face that left leg and fold your body forwards just as far as you'd like to go. Remember that relaxing in the body, so we don't want to overstretch. Just a gentle tilt or fold forwards here. Breathing some space all the way through the back of the leg, right down into the toes. Stay with your breath. Slowly release, rise on up, bringing that left leg in. Take your right leg out long now to the side of the mat, and we'll reach left arm all the way up and over, breathing space into the left side of the body. The right hand down on the leg or the mat to support you here. Breathe space, let yourself soften and melt. Drop the left hand behind you, but keep that chest lifted and open. And then reaching again with that left arm all the way up over and round, facing your right leg. Tilt the body forwards, let yourself fold. Take nice deep breaths in and out. Stay with your breath. Stay with that feeling of softness. And slowly release and rise. Take cross-legged here, torso circles. Drawing lovely big releasing circles with the body, unwinding all the way through the spine. Maybe getting a few clicks out here. Just moving slowly, gently, breathing deeply. And hopefully feeling a little bit more relaxed and open in your body now. All right, from there, let's plant our feet to the ground. Slowly roll yourself down onto your backs. Draw your knees into chest. Give yourself a hug and rock the body from side to side. And this is generally okay to lie on your back in the first trimester, guys, but please don't try this beyond the first trimester. So just giving yourself a gentle hug, knees to chest, gently rocking, feeling a nice massage through your lower back. Breathing deeply. And then pop your feet onto the ground here, knees face the ceiling. We're going to do some bridge poses to activate the glutes. So squeeze through the bottom, lift your hips all the way up to the ceiling, right the way onto your shoulders. Exhale to release back down. And again, squeeze those glutes, lift your hips all the way up high, right onto the shoulders. Exhale, we release nice and slowly back down. And again, squeeze your glutes, lift and rise all the way up. Exhale, release down. And again, fire up through those glutes, rise on up, hips lift high. And we release down. And again, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips all the way up high. And slowly lower the body all the way back to the mat. Well done. From here, we're going to do some pelvic floor exercises just to connect to our pelvic floor nice and early in pregnancy. So you're going to want to think about lifting and squeezing through your front passage and your back passage together. An extra lift and squeeze inside, hold it there, and then feel your pelvic floor drop and relax back down. And again, lift and squeeze, hold, and relax back down. Lift and squeeze, hold, and relax back down. Make sure nothing else is switching on here, just the pelvic floor. Lift, squeeze, hold, and relax back down. Lift, squeeze, hold, and relax back down. Lift and squeeze and hold. And relax back down. That's it. Well done, guys. Draw your knees into chest. Give yourself another little gentle rock from side to side because you're not going to be able to do this one for much longer. And I missed this one so much during my pregnancy. So just take a last moment to rock. And then roll onto your side, gently press and rise all the way up to seated. Ground those sit bones, sit tall. Maybe take a moment for yourself to simply breathe. I want to take a moment to say thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. I really hope you enjoyed this first trimester prenatal yoga flow. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and of course hit subscribe to join the Lemon Yoga family. I will see you very soon for the next one. Take care. Bye guys.